Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a long chitty chatty video, a little bit of something for everybody I think, a little bit of project shares, a little bit of Coffeeshop drivel. Do give Barry your order. I might have a little update on Barry in a bit. I've got a double chock-a-mocha. And very nice it is too on this. It's quite a dull afternoon now. I have been out and I've done 20 minutes, little bit of weeding. I don't know why I bothered because yeah, there's more needs doing than what I've done. Anyway, I do feel virtuous, and I've walked up to the butcher's and to Aldi, so I've done a little bit of walking as well today, so that's good. But if you're new here, welcome. Regulars, make the newbies feel welcome, make room for them, don't hog all the good seats in the cafe. In the coffee shop, we need to make everybody feel welcome. I think I'll start off with some finished projects and outgoing mail for March. Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome to my channel. If you like what you see today, please do consider subscribing. I'm here today to show you a couple of challenge entries. The first one is for Claire Cartwright, and she had a giveaway, and you had to make something that was less than 5 inches. So I've made a card, really gone back to my signature style, really clean and simple, with one of my inky backgrounds, my favourite blue tipped stamp with a Tim Holtz clipping, All the World is Bright, and I've used Cosmic Shimmer on some pearlescent card, and a very, very thin black border. Love that shimmer, absolutely love that shimmer. So I just used a blue and a green. The branch is a separate stamp. So that is the card that I've made. I'm going to make an envelope to go with it in a minute. And then I've made a little, it is little, a little album, little journaling album. It measures 4 1/4 tall by 3 1/4 wide. And this is also a design team project for Cheryl Simone Crafts. I've used the Sweetie paper pad, the 8x8 by Stamperia. And what I did on the cover, this is another project in the making. This is one of the sheets which I'm going to do something with. I cut out, this paper was in this section here, so I cut that out. I'm going to be using that frame for something else, which you will see. You might have seen already, you never know. And I've covered the outside with that paper. And then there are some chipboard stickers, and I've put those on the front. This was a cut apart from one of the pages. And then inside I've just made a little teeny tiny accordion album, and let's just look at it little bit by little bit. So I covered the inside with various bits of paper. There's a teeny tiny pocket here with 2 of the cut parts that I've edged in I think gathered twigs, so they just sit there like that. And then each of these has got a little pocket. This paper here, I used Hazel Eaton's paper, which is on offer in her store at the moment. I think you get 2 pads for £15 instead of £25, something like that. That's Dragon's Papercraft. And yeah, I just love all of this imagery with cakes and chocolates. You are what you eat, then eat something sweet, and you've got space on the back to write a little something should you so desire. And then everything's just on my signature black card. And then Sweet Dreams, just gorgeous papers. And the pink and the kind of, it's kind of like kitsch flamingo and salvaged patina colour vibes going on. Chocolate makes everything better. It certainly does, doesn't it? And then again, you've got a little space. And oh dear me. I didn't do lots of pockets because there were only 6 of these journaling card tags, whatever you want to call them. And then we've got an image from one of the papers that I've cut down. Life is sweet. And we've seen that one already. And then patisserie. The French have the most wonderful patisseries, don't they? And the last one, chocolate. And I've got a smaller version of this, which I think was off the front cover, which I've put on the back. So just a little make. I hope that Claire likes it. I will leave Claire's channel linked down below, and I'll just pause you while I go and get the second make, the second challenge entry. Bear with. So for Amber's challenge, she had to send her some lace and some flowers. I am not a 3D flower maker. No, I'm not very good at that. What I am quite good at is making boxes. So I've made a box. And this isn't a reinforced box, it's just an ordinary box. You'd need quite big paper to do a box this size. This is about 6.5, no, hold on, it's 8 by 6, I think, is that right? Yeah, it's 8 by 6, and I've used my some of my new Tim Holtz paper on the outside of this box, and on the inside I've covered the inside and outside. So that's the lid. This was just a little scrap, and I thought be quite nice to put inside there. I love this Souchard. Do you remember Souchard chocolate? I don't know whether you can still get it in the UK or whether it's been taken over by somebody. I've got a little ink splodge there, a little glue splodge there rather. I need to rub that out. But these chocolatiers here working in the Souchard factory, and stripy paper on the back. And then inside I have covered as well with this lovely industrial paper, all kinds of bits and pieces, scissors, belts, all in French, which I really like, cotton, and then a little bit of paper on the bottom there. So that is that. Then I've got this lace out of my stash. I'm never going to use it, so it might as well go to somebody who will use it. This is quite nice with the picot edging here. It's from Crafter's Companion Downton Abbey collection. I bought some of these ribbons a while ago. I think they're quite cool. They're kind of like a organza-y type ribbon, but they've got these flowers printed on them, and I thought that was quite nice. Then I've made another little box. This one is reinforced, and I've used some paper from 13 Arts. I haven't covered all of the inside of the box. And then these flowers, as I say, I'm not a flower maker. Some of them were made for me by Handmade by Abbigail, and they are absolutely beautiful. So I'm sharing the love. I am keeping some for myself. I put some of these on a card I made for my in-laws' wedding anniversary card last August. So I have used them, and they're a beautiful, beautiful colour, which is why I went for that kind of colour ribbon to pick up on that. These green flowers were in my stash. And then these have all been made for me by the lovely Lesley Bromfield. I've got more than I could possibly ever use. So again, I'm sharing the love. Those are made out of graphic 45 paper. This is a little something, a little bow. I'll put that there. And a little tag with flowers. I must have flowers always, always, always. It's really sweet, isn't it? So that can go there. Put these blue flowers on top, and then these are also by Lesley Bromfield. Again, I've got more of these than I could ever use. They are absolutely beautiful, and really well made with all the shaping. And again, I've got more of these than I could ever possibly use. Beautiful, beautiful papers. So those will sit in there like that. That goes on there like that. That sits inside there like that. And then I've made a card. You've seen this before. I did this for a design team project. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde on a background in one of my handmade envelopes. So those are a couple of challenge entries going off in the post today. I hope they get there in time because I am cutting it very fine. If you like this content, please do consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and above all, engaging in comments. I'll be back very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now. Hello. So I think this is going to be part of either a outgoing Happy Mail in March video or something else, I don't know, but this is the bare bones of my pocket letter swap for Roz, crafting with Roz, is she now? She used to be Crafting Mama Paper Crafts. I will link her down below anyway, and it'll be at the end of March probably when you see this. So yes, I've made, she wanted a mini pocket letter. I've got to put it in the wallet thing. She doesn't want any extras, and this is what I've made. So I'll bring each piece up a little bit closer. So I did it as a piece, and then I've cut it up and backed it onto black card. I should get some really, really, really dark blue actually for when I do my sea things. In fact, I have got some. Why didn't I use it? Anyway, black is me, isn't it? Black, black. So on this piece here, what I did first of all, I used Brushos in ultramarine and turquoise and did my background thing. And then on this corner here, I used a Flourish stencil from Tim Holtz because it kind of reminded me of seaweed a little bit. And I applied texture paste through it, opaque texture paste, left the stencil in place and sprinkled on Cosmic Shimmer Pixie Powder in Midnight Blue and Teal Wash, sprayed it with water and then removed the stencil. And I don't know whether you can see the shimmer and texture on there. I did get a little bit of bleeding because I sprayed it with too much water, but I don't mind that too much. And then obviously you can't really stamp over texture paste very successfully. I've tried a little bit, but yeah, so I've gone in with a little bit of napkin art from one of the fish napkins that the lovely Woolly Steph gave me, and I've put a Tim Holtz clipping, All the World is Bright. So we've cut that in half, and here we've got Lavinia fish, Lavinia, I think this is fairy barnacle, and an urchin, which is one of the pound stamps, and these are one of the little stamps. I thought they were quite nice for like seaweed. And then this is the stalk of one of the large fairy plant things. There's two on the carrier sheet. And I've used the bottom rather than the flower bit at the top because again it looks like seaweed. And we've got for We Carry the Heavens With Us, I've got a couple of those Trinity stamp clear embellishments there, and then this is the final piece again with a fairy barnacle. Love this pound stamp, it's just so lovely. So that is my pocket letter, and then turn it over. On the back I've called it Swimming Against the Tide, mixed media, made for Roz, mini pocket letter challenge, March 2022, handmade by Ashley from Paper&Twine, and I've put my stamp on there. Don't forget your oxides, the light colours work very well on black. So I just need to get this packaged up, and yeah, I'll be back soon. So here are some simple things that are going out in the post in March. Some more simple things. I'm using up bits of background and yeah, using up what's in my stash. So I'd already got this card with the silver glitter, what's the word I'm looking for, mounted, pre-mounted, and this looks like it is some kind of pigment powder background. It could be Brushos, it looks like it could be Prussian blue and a bit of scarlet. it looks like it's dry on dry and then spritzed with water. And then I've stamped a Julie Hickey flower and for you, and then a sentiment here, let your dreams be your wings. It's a busy background. I've lightened it up a little bit with a couple of those twinkly rhinestones that I like at the moment. So that's going out for somebody's birthday. This is going out for somebody who needs a little bit of a hug in their life. And I've just put the little sentiment here, you just hold on, from the Tim Holtz clipping. And then using up, I'm not sure whether I've shown this before, using up bits of backgrounds. A card for my mother-in-law's birthday. I've shown Mr. Paper&Twine and he likes this. It's her birthday this month. And yeah, I just like the primary colours and the simplicity of it, and just using little bits. I think those are 2 inches. Yeah. Oh no, they're not actually. The silver is 2 inches, but the actual element itself is 1 3/4. Yes. So there's just a couple of cards going out. So another thing I've made this month is a Mother's Day card. I showed one on my channel, Let's Make a Simple Card, Simply Cards and Paper Crafts. I actually gave that card to my mother-in-law for Mother's Day because we needed a card in a hurry. We were seeing her unexpectedly, and I've had to make another one for my mum. So same kind of idea, with a perfume bottle and the flowers stamped using the Craft Consortium paper. And I've used one of Hazel Eaton's, I think it's all about the girls stamp set. There's lots of female sentiments. I've just stamped mum inside the bottle, which was cut out of one of the papers. And I've just made a little easel card. Can you see? Yeah, and just put a bit of bling on it. A woman's perfume tells more about her than her handwriting. And my mum's got very distinctive handwriting. And I found this paper, which kind of coordinates quite nicely to make a envelope. So that's another project this month. So hopefully in there you've seen some cards that have gone out. You'll hopefully have seen what I did give to my mum for Mother's Day in terms of a card, a couple of challenge entries, which also doubled up as a design team project for Cheryl Simone. So yeah, a few things. What can I tell you what's been going on? Very busy. And I must apologise for my ugly mug today. I couldn't be bothered to wash my hair. So I've got Gladys out of a box. And as you know, she needs a little bit of TLC. Might do that next week because I'm on holiday from school. And I might not be going back. I don't know. They haven't told me. Anyway, more about that in a minute. Yeah, so it's been very busy. I did share a while ago that Pete had hit a deer in the car. And I'll just put a quick photo of that in now. So thankfully, Mr. Paper&Twine was fine. The car not so, and went off to the insurance company. And the long and short of it, they decided to write it off. So we've had a courtesy car, and it was delivered, no problem. We've both driven it, no problem. It was an all right car, but obviously every little ding and mark on it has been noted when it was handed over. And blow me if somebody hasn't reversed into it in a car park somewhere. We don't know where. We just noticed the number plate is damaged, and it wasn't when we took it over. So we're probably going to get clobbered for that. And then you think, what else is going to go wrong? The dishwasher, not the dishwasher, sorry, the washing machine started leaking. Thankfully, it was just a seal around the door had perished in one place and water was coming out. So that's all sorted. The tumble dryer decided to have a hissy fit. You just think, what's going to go wrong next, you know? But no, that was all right. It's been really, really busy. And I'm sure you guys have all been busy as well. And I just want to apologise. I am so behind on people's videos. I'm hoping to catch up next week and the week after. I do watch and I don't always comment, so don't think I've abandoned you. It's just there's not enough hours in the day, are there? There really aren't enough hours in the day, and I know daylight hours are getting longer, but there just seems to be more and more to do, and my house still looks like Armageddon. The garden, Pete has made big strides in the garden. It was like a wilderness this time last year, and he has chopped everything down. All the roots need digging out, and then we can start again and plant sensibly, because I think what we did when we moved into this house, it was brand new and there was no landscaping. There wasn't even any turf in the back garden. I think there was a line of slabs around the edge of the house. That was all there was. The front garden was landscaped, but the back wasn't at all. So yeah, I think we planted in haste and repented at our leisure. I planted all completely the wrong things, very fast growing, that needed a lot of maintenance. And yeah, I need to do some research. Yeah, so that's that. I entered a giveaway on somebody's channel and I was lucky enough to win. So I'll pop that on now. So I won a giveaway on the lovely Terri's channel, Veegstez Creates. I'll leave her link down below if I remember. And she was showing something she'd bought from a company called Craftiocity craft kits. Never heard of them. And it's a subscription thing you can drop in and out of, a bit like the Papercraft Society, I think. But it is a different craft every month rather than just paper crafts. And she was giving one away, and all you had to do was comment enter me. I think that was all. And it's arrived. It's a lovely little box, isn't it? Little things on it, and it's a lantern craft kit. So let's have a look and see what is inside. So that's what the inside of the box looks like, and it comes beautifully wrapped up. There's some pink shred in there. I'll just move the box out of the way because I'm excited to see what's in here. Very nice tissue and sticker, and we have the contents. So here is a picture of what the lamp looks like. Reach for the stars with this constellation lantern project. Learn the art of embroidery on glaze, stitching a design inspired by the star constellations before transforming your work into a stunning fabric lantern. There's a video tutorial available, so I might have to go and have a look at that. And here is the template. So I think we have instructions. Oh, we've got all these postcards, look, to do with the night sky. That's nice, isn't it? The moon and the galaxy, the Milky Way. Lovely. Oh, that's really nice. Embroidery on glaze constellation lantern. Your video is here, so there's a thing to the video. Little welcome letter. Then this is something, and then you've got all of this inside to help make your kit. So that's interesting, isn't it? And we've got embroidery floss. Oh, red liner tape, we like a bit of that, don't we? And I guess this is a little embroidery hoop. And then these are the rings, I guess, to form your lantern. There's the top and the base. So I should be watching the video tutorial and having a go with that. What I might do, because navy blue isn't my colour, I've got some pale pink linen that I've just cut off the bottom of some trousers that might be the same size as this, and I might use that. And I've got loads of embroidery floss, so I can always change up the colour. Might do that and stick a few beads on it. Dunno, but we'll pop it back in its box. So that's that, my winnings. So I'll finish off with some of my favourite things of March. I've had some nice food. I haven't got any photos to show you really, but I think one of the event that was lovely was Mother's Day, which also was my dad's birthday. So I'll put a couple of photos in there. So I treated myself to the Mother's Day yarn box from elderflowerstitches, and it's that long ago I can't remember what I've ordered. I think I might have the full skein and 5 mini skeins, or was it just 5 mini skeins? And I know I got the project bag. I'm using the project bag, so I can't show you that at the moment, but I'll show it on a woolly pod. And this might go up as part of a woolly pod and my favourite things. So Mother's Day was an event that was very nice. And let's have a look. Beautifully presented as always. I'm excited. Oh yes, I did get the 5 skeins, and oh that's come off there. So we've got 5 gorgeous mini skeins that are like a colour fade. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then we've got this, it's just called Mother's Day 2022. So this is like a amalgamation of all of the colours. Oh, I love it. Really, really like it. Really like it. And it is so soft and squishy. It really, really is so soft and squishy. So there we go. Really pleased with that. So yes, this is the project bag that came with my Mother's Day box. Gorgeous colours in the Liberty fabric, and I'm keeping all my little bits of yarn in for my northeasterly blanket. Woolly pod coming soon. How many times have I said that? But no, it will be coming soon. And yeah, I showed you me opening the package, but it was quite dark when I filmed it, so I'll just bring these up to the camera. It's not focusing, but you can see. So this large skein is kind of like an amalgamation of most of the colours, and then we've got those, and it's just so soft and squishy, so I'm going to be looking forward to winding those up into balls. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, so a few of my favourite things then. My collection was launched on the 30th of March, so just snuck in, and I'm hopefully putting a video up tomorrow. I won't bore you with everything now because time's marching on, but that's the main stamp set there, available on Craftstash. Full transparency, I don't earn any money from it, my name's just on it. And there was a Facebook Live last Wednesday, which was very exciting. It was lovely. Thank you so much to those of you that supported me. It was really lovely seeing everybody's comments and the fact that people seem to like the collection, and people who are new to me, who don't know me, making really nice positive comments. So that's lovely. But I did 2 demonstrations, and this is one of the cards that I made on that demo. You can see it's not centered. But yeah, if you wanted to see the demo without going on to Craftstash Facebook page, I think if you go to Craftstash YouTube channel, they've put the 2 cards up as separate demonstrations, separate videos rather, each demo. So I'm thrilled about that. Hopefully a video going up about my collection tomorrow and me unboxing it and showing a walkthrough of the samples that I've made. So I think just finally, little Barry update. Please don't think that I'm making light of the situation at all. But Barry has asked for some time off. And under the circumstances, I've given him the time off. He has gone over to Poland to do some volunteer work with some Ukrainian refugees. And he's going to be staying with Bart and his family. Yes, they've made contact and built bridges. And yeah, so Barry is hopefully going to be going and doing some useful humanitarian work in Poland. So, and my thoughts and best wishes go out to anybody who's helping refugees from anywhere in the world. There are millions of people displaced, aren't there, at the moment? I wonder what kind of world we're living in. But yeah, I'm not going to dwell on it, because this is not a political channel or, you know, anything like that. So back to the happy. I will be back tomorrow. Please do like. It does help if you give a thumbs up. Please do like, share and subscribe. It would mean the world. I'll be back very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye now.